Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ECC playoffs. We have seen a great evening in Division 2, but now we're jumping one step higher. It is playoff time for Division 1. We are in the winner's bracket with Wooky eSports versus Zero Mercy. My name is Machtfish, and I'm joined on short notice by Victor. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, buddy. We have an exciting game tonight. Machtfish, like you said, Wooky eSports against Zero Mercy tonight. But the twist is this game is going to be an interesting one. The winner will automatically get promoted. They're in the safe zone. They get promoted if they win. They're 100% going to be top 3 if one of these teams is either Wooky eSports or Zero Mercy. One of them would be top 3, gets auto-promoted to Champions Division next season.
Yeah, and that, of course, if they return, because of the way Champions Division is so volatile, we do have 3 auto-promotion spots up for grabs. And as we are in the winner's bracket, as you said, the winner here has already secured promotion. Therefore, it is all to play for. They have a second chance if they lose. They have a second chance in the loser's bracket. But of course, you want that win. And for that win, you need a strong start. So what do you expect of those two teams coming in here, of both Wooky eSports and Zero Mercy?
Well, looking at it from the stats perspective, in my eyes, I believe Zero Mercy will take it home tonight. So what about you, Machtfish?
I'm very much going to side with my former teammates of Lafote and Durdek, who are on Wooky eSports, and I think they do have the skill and they do have the quality to beat the Zero Mercy side, who've just come from Division 2 last season and already made it into the winner's bracket. So that's the great achievement for them, but I think Wooky eSports coming in with an unbeaten season, 9-0 during league play, looking like an absolute unit of a team. I don't think there's anything going past them. I think they're going to make quick work of Zero Mercy here.
You did also mention off stream that Wooky eSports are playing with their sub, but who knows, that sub can be a super sub. Let's look at Turbo Pulsar. He's a 4-time world champion. But without further ado, let's get this Division 1 playoffs going. It is Wooky eSports against Zero Mercy. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to be exciting.
We are hoping for a great series as the players join in. It is the first kickoff, Emco versus Patink. Emco gets it to the side, has ball control and the 100 boost in the air now. Going over the backboard versus King Elise, gets a good 50 to the side, bouncing up. Lafote is up, both players missed the ball. Derek gets beaten, now it's Emco all alone versus King Alice. Flicks it high, Yota is there, but she can't make contact with the ball. Lafote clearing it out down the line, down to Patink. The shot is there, and no one is set to save it. The first goal goes to Zero Mercy.
Patink, brilliant capitalization. Lafote just putting it unfortunately in front of him. Great shot, crossbar and in. Doc can't get there in time to save it. Zero Mercy are the ones who grab the lead.
And with that early lead comes a lot of early pressure down, not down on their shoulders, but they've relieved that early pressure. They don't have the nerves anymore. They don't need to worry about anything as Wooky now come forwards and with Emco. But Jota already there to intercept Derdog. Great read from him to get the ball deep into the enemy territory. It's only as fast King Elise though who will take control of the ball. Gets it past one. Jota already up trying for some freestyle plays. No success though now. Patink is last man back. Emco tries to fake him out. It goes into the corner. Can he get the pass? But no, Patink can readjust. And Lafote, not the touch that he wanted here, as Durdok takes control, and Lafote and Wooky are trying for an attack, but Durdok can't connect on the pass with Emco. 1 minute left, gone on the clock, and Zero Mercy have the early lead.
So far, both teams, of course, trying to be a bit gentle with each other, trying to find an opening and creating more openings for themselves, like I said. But Tink going for another shot, that nearly sneaks in, but Lafote gets a save with Doc. But again, Zero Mercy are the ones who are leading early into this game. That's an open net! Patink misses, but King Alice will capitalize on his teammate's mistake.
Just no defenders. Where's third man? I mean, Derdog and Lafota bumped each other. That certainly didn't help. But there's just not a third man back. And Wooky, come on, you've been cruising through league play without any like dropped series. This is not good enough. Conceding 2 in the first 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Now already conceding 2 goals with more than 3 minutes left on the clock. That's gotta hurt for their reputation. But of course, it is still game 1. And it is still anyone's game. 2 goals is possible with more than 3 minutes left on the clock. But first thing you have to do is to fix your defense and have that offensive pressure, creating some mistakes on the other half. But as I speak now, MCO finally tries to find his teammate. He does find Dog, but Dog sends that back to Lofote. MCO with an early shot. A demo comes through by Lofote, and MCO just scores for Wooky eSports.
Great of you to show up. MCO with the read, Lofote with the demo. Didn't really need it, but it's nice to have it anyway. And this is more like it. The connections on the passing are coming, and they are trying their best to get up because they have had a really, really slow start to this series.
Now already it is still in Zero Mercy's favor as they are leading with 1 goal. And Wooky eSports having a bit of pressure now as well by themselves, just trying to keep the ball in the orange half. Again, that's a pass into the middle, but MCO a bit too close, can't get the shot on target. But nonetheless, the pressure is on. Finally, Wooky eSports were starting to say something by them as I speak. MCO ties the game.
And the pressure is truly on, and the pressure truly pays off here. Patink and Yota can't get the ball clear. MCO just swoops in, gets the 50, and buries it deep into the net. Within 1 minute, Lofote, MCO, and Derdog have tried their best to get back into the game, and they have succeeded. It's now again tied with Lofote getting it early. Derdog is in the middle for a pass. Lofote does it away himself. Can't get the goal. Should have went for the pass, and Zero Mercy can clear the lines.
That was so unfortunate. That was really open for Doc, but Doc couldn't just find the touch on the ball as he needed to grab the lead for Wooky eSports. That might have cost them this game, but of course it is still 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Anyone's game tied off, and both teams have fairly amount of pressure on each other. It's going to be an interesting one.
It is certainly going to be interesting with Lofote trying to look for MCO in the air. Doesn't find him, interrupted by Patink, who gets dunked by Lofote. And now it's a race. He can't get the 100 boost, but maybe he can get a good 50 versus King Alice. Not quite yet. Derdog rotating in, getting the ball middle, but MCO already pre-jumped that one into the corner, and it's now left Lofote all on himself. Yota can't make connection to the ball, and it's in! No way! That just snuck in. It's 3-2. Wooky eSports turned this game around.
Yota, unfortunate, can't make the touch on the ball. She couldn't find the save either as King Alice just raced back to try to get that save, but was a bit too slow. Wooky eSports grabs the lead in this first game.
Wooky eSports grabbed the lead and they're trying to get some more goals. MCO gets a block in offense, but the ball's yeeted through their back half. There, a great 50 from him to get the ball into enemy territory. King Elise is a bit awkward. Lofote is there. Can he get the angle? Yes, he can, but Patink is also there for the block. Now MCO rotating, trying to get the ball behind Patink. Can't quite do so successfully as MCO looking for Derdog. Can't make contact on the pass, but gets it around to Yota now. A lot of time, a lot of space. Takes the eye in the air, but you're not going to beat out Lofote in the air. The guy is a freestyler at heart, and he shows that. Being quick and speedy in the air and being a nightmare to play against.
It really is a nightmare to play against. Lofote is always there when it matters, gets those brilliant touches, blocks and everything, saving Wooky from all of the trouble that's been set up by Zero Mercy. Once again, as I speak, King Alice just trying to keep the pressure up, but it is Lofote now with a ceiling shot. 9 seconds left on the clock as Lofote puts down the nail on the coffin.
The nail is certainly in the coffin, and don't give Lofote time in the air, or that is exactly what will happen to you. And that Zero Mercy just seen that, and I think they're going to adjust now, because If they keep giving them so much time, Wooky Esports, they have the power, and now they finally found the accuracy as well to bury those shots in at 10 shots, 4 goals. Welcome to playoffs.
Division 1 playoffs, as I speak, Yota! She puts one in for herself. 1 goal deficit, but sadly 0 seconds left on the clock. Brilliant drop by Yota.
Great drop from Yota, but also good bumping in the net there from Patink, who bumped away Lafote, who was on this way to make a squishy save there. But Wooky Esports showing great mental fortitude to come back from an early 2-0 deficit, knowing that they can do that successfully, and going there with 11 shots to 5. And if you're Zero Mercy now, you have to adapt to that speed, to that consistency in the air, and that's going to be a difficult ask.
Going to be a difficult task indeed, but that has been the first game in this series. Wooky Esports takes game number 1. Nonetheless, we will move into game number 2 in this series. Wooky Esports against Zero Mercy. It's going to be interesting to see how Zero Mercy will respond to this first game.
Yes, and of course it is a best of 7, so there's plenty of time to make amends and to change your strategy around for Zero Mercy here. But I think they've been on the back foot pretty much the entire game after they've scored those 2 early goals. And maybe they can get a good start here again, but the kickoff is very much in favor of Wooky Esports here.
The kickoff is indeed in Wooky Esports' favor as MCO now gets a brilliant pop into the backboard. Yota, she doesn't have any boost. Dog with a shot, and that will secure the lead for Wooky Esports.
The super sub sweeping in from the back, evading a bump, and then just burying it against the post. No chance to save that one for the defender. And Wooky Esports this time take the early lead in game number 2.
Brilliantly shown by Wooky Esports. Their skill as a team is brilliant. Like, they're not panicking in defense, they're already panicking in the offense. They're taking their time, they're just doing everything right, going for bombs, going for shots. Like I said, there was a shot by Lafote there, but Yota gets the save. But now Lafote again gets the brilliant clear into the orange half. MCO now going for a shot himself, tries to sneak one by King Alice, but Yota is there to send it away. But once again, these two teams are looking very promising, but especially Wooky Esports. Let's just take a moment to talk about them. What a comeback they did in game 1.
Yeah, great comeback, coming back from 2-goal deficit, and then just until like the first minute of the first game, I thought it was going to be close, but Wooky Esports, ever since then, the foot on the accelerator, and MCO just won't put his foot off it, and just goes for it, charges in. King Alice with a really weak touch. MCO puts it over the last defender. It's now 2-0 for Wooky Esports.
Very unfortunate by King Alice, trying to get that wave dash pop, a strong one, but ends up passing it perfectly in for the Wooky Esports player, who later on just extends the lead for Wooky. But nonetheless, it is still 3 minutes left on the clock. Zero Mercy probably is kicking themselves currently, but hey, 2 goals is nothing, am I right?
2 goals is nothing, and Wooky Esports have shown that you can easily get a 2-goal comeback if that's a lot of time. But Yota now with them on the foot, Deadlock is up with a double tap, can't get it on target. As MCO now looking up, waiting for King Alice actually on the wall, letting him do his thing and letting him waste a lot of boost here. Lafote takes control, passes to there, but he gets beaten by King Alice. Now to scramble back Lafote into the corner. MCO needs to make contact, does so. Yota, she puts the ball against the wall, trying for a demo as well, gets the demo, but to no avail as Deadlock can clear the lines. And Wooky Esports are looking very comfortable in this series right now.
Let's just talk about Patink a little bit. He's been quiet for a long time in this series actually, but he has been doing a lot for the team as well, just getting the saves when needed, getting the clears, getting, you know, the passes and everything, doing for Zero Mercy. But as I speak, MCO will make it his second score. What happened in the defense for Zero Mercy there?
The defensive rotation of Zero Mercy right now is just a complete and utter shambles. It is not worthy of Division 1 playoffs. We have to be quite frank here. It is not good enough, and especially not good enough against the Wooky eSports side, who seems miles ahead of them, who seem so comfortable they're actually just passing the ball around in the air, just trying to pre-jump each other's shot, and Zero Mercy have to have better defensive rotation to deal with that, have to have more confidence in the air, because if they don't, and if they don't clean up, this is what's going to happen. 4th goal for Wooky eSports, and this is going to be a slaughter of Zero Mercy.
Again, Lafote on that spotlight, brilliantly sent it into Emco, who later on just cleanly just pops it over all of the defenders into the open net. Juicy points for him. But Lafote is my MVP of that play. But that's his thing. That's the team play. What is happening with Zero Mercy?
Zero Mercy just don't have the answers, and Wooky eSports are playing around them. They're playing keep away, and Zero Mercy just completely and utterly outclassed here.
What a team play. That was really beautiful. Like, all 3 players committed, not even scared. Like, they were very confident. Like, one little mistake there, easy goal for Zero Mercy. But what happened instead was Wooky eSports just scoring. That nearly went in again, but Doc unfortunately couldn't find the touch on the ball. Now Betting going for a pass to Yota. Yota onto the backboard. Betting tries to read it, but puts it into the side instead. But once again, Wooky eSports just absolutely dominating in this game.
Yeah, Wooky just being a force of nature, but now there's no one back. And even with no one back, Zero Mercy can't find the accuracy here. They clearly seem to be flustered by the Wooky eSports attack, and it's going to be another one here as Daredog passes to Lafote. The chemistry on that team, even though with Daredog coming up as a sub on short notice, is just impeccable. Nothing the defender can do there, and Wooky eSports will make you pay.
Daredog, let's just talk a bit about him. Mate, what a sub he is. Like, coming up into this Division 1 playoffs, first game as well, they're not scared. They played with their sub short notice as well, which is the most amazing thing. No training, no practice at all with the team beforehand, and already this is game 2. Don't forget, this is a best of 7, sorry. But still 6 goals ahead. Come on, Zero Mercy, you better wake up.
Yeah, and I have from previous experience, having of course teamed with Daredog and Lafote last season, he's a player who could just jump in and immediately show performance. He's rotationally so strong that he doesn't need warmed up mechanics to make an impact into a series, and you can see it here. He is the defensive backbone with Emco and Lafote just pre-jumping everything they can and being a bit more loose with their gameplay. There is just the player that keeps it grounded and that creates those big opportunities for his team. A really valuable asset here as the ball now again in the Zero Mercy side. They're on the ground, can't get to it. Yota, maybe consolation goal. Wooky eSports can't defend that spawn. Lafote, back post rotation is a thing. Please use it next time.
Great. Lafote getting caught off guard there by the shot by King Alice. 6 seconds left, still a possibility for Brazil over here by Wooky eSports. Will they do it, or will they just keep the ball out of the net?
Yeah, and the ball is indeed out of the net. Wooky eSports take game number 2 in demanding fashion. An absolute show of power, class, and pristine Rocket League. They do not belong in Division 1 if they keep playing like this. They belong in the Champs Division, and this is where they're headed if they keep on going like this one.
Don't forget, if Wooky eSports wins this series, they're auto-promoted into the Champions Division, and that's what they're thirsty for. They're playing so dominant. They're already like 6 goals compared to 1 by Zero Mercy at the end there. If you're not convinced that they're thirsty for that auto-promotion, then I don't know what will convince you.
I mean, it's not only the sheer amount of gold, but it's also the accuracy on the shots, which was a bit lacking in game number 1 still. But now, 10 shots, 6 goals, that's really good. Emco, 3 out of 4, Lefote, 2 out of 3, and they're not getting involved as well. And a lot of those goals actually assisted, so they can do it all. They can do the solo plays, but they also can do the team plays and are very comfortable with that. So Zero Mercy just... If you're outclassed this badly by your opponent early on, then I think your only plan of action is to just chase, and demo. Just don't look back, don't doubt yourself, just see ball, hit ball.
Indeed, see ball, hit ball indeed. Game at number 3 now, underway. Wooky eSports against Zero Mercy. Wooky eSports leading with 2 goals. Emco trying to find an early one, can't, but their dog will find the back of the net for him.
And the rotation is simply not there. Patink needed to make contact with that. He did, but it was not good enough. King Alice and Yota just too slow on the rotation back. And once again, the ball in the air. Once Emco takes against the backboard, Dedo has done his janitorial work, puts it in, and Wooky eSports take an early lead in game number 3 as well.
Now, King Alice trying to pass into the middle, gets blocked by Emco, but Patink now puts it into the side, bounces awkwardly back into the middle. King Alice happily tries to go for a shot. He does do so, but Emco now finds a brilliant clear. Patink now sends it back into the blue half. Yota tries to find a contact with the ball. Dog already on the ball. Emco with a shot. Dog puts it into the middle for Lefote as he extends the lead for Wooky eSports.
2-0 and 1-2 looked at that recovery from Delo, landing on the backboard, immediately power sliding to keep the momentum, and just with the short little tap are down to Lefote. The Zero Mercy players absolutely bamboozled, taken apart, and completely just outplayed here by the Wooky eSports side, and there seems to be no stopping them at this moment. But now King Alice, flip reset against the double tap! Doesn't get the goal though. There is a save coming out from Wooky eSports here.
Brilliantly displayed by King Alice. Another save by Emco as the team tried to sneak one in. Brilliant flip reset pancake shot there by King Alice. Unfortunately could not go in. There was one of the defenders just in the way, getting the squishy save and sending it away. But now, of course, Zero Mercy getting a bit physical there as the net is open for Patink, and he closes down that goal deficit.
He closes this down, and that's what I like to see. Zero Mercy getting involved, getting more aggressive, going for more bumps, being a bit more confident, and it results in their first goal of this game. This is not over yet, even though Wookie's shown some real class in the first 2 games. Zero Mercy are slowly maybe etching their way back, and as I say, the kickoff goal, maybe no! King Alice and Yoto combine their forces to keep that one out of the net as it stays 2-1 now in game number 3.
Brilliant save there as it looked like to be an early goal by Wooky eSports to extend the lead, but both King Alice and Yota just barely, or actually combining their powers just to send it away. Again, the pressure is on by Wooky eSports. They're not leaving that ball alone, but now they have some free time, Zero Mercy, and they will use it, maybe to equalize the game. It's still in the blue half, but Doc finally finds them clear.
It's a long clear, but Zero Mercy immediately giving away possession. Emco getting the block here. Lefote is up. Of course he beats King Alice in there. Why wouldn't he beat King Alice? He's got a flip reset, but Yota is there for the block as well. Emco versus Yota, bad 50, but Lefote misses the boost, so can't go in there. Yota over 1, but Lefote can't get to the end of it. He can't get the drop, but it's only against the post, not into the goal. Zero Mercy survived that one, and it's still only a 1-goal game as they transition back into offense.
Brilliantly, it's like displayed. Their defense currently, Zero Mercy, better than what it was last game. Comparing the 2 goal lines or scoreboards, 6-1 last game, now only 2-1. Getting a lot of saves as well, this Zero Mercy team, but a bit overcommitment there as well, which they have to fix. But nonetheless, Wooky eSports, as aggressive as ever, won't leave the ball alone, still just there harassing Zero Mercy when they have time.
Yeah, the harassment is continuing, but a ball now over Lofote. Yota gets on the end of it, that one as well. Emco going in on the back foot, very comfortable in the air, of course, gets it over Patink. King Alice there can get the catch as Emco again on his case there with the pass mid, but Yota is there now. Lofote has to make contact with that one. Of course he does. Gets it on the back foot as Yota already up. Lofote gets the boost and tries to take control, but the push is coming. Zero Mercy a bit more aggressive now, but they have to be careful not to overcommit because Wooky Esports can transition quite quickly as they're up with the shot. No, King Alice takes it away to the side and gets a bump on Enko. Crucially, the ball now out of the orange half.
As you say, as you speak, the ball going out of the orange half, it went straight back in it, but now back into the blue half as Lofote now tries to find one of his teammates at least. Going for a block. Yota brilliantly just dunks him and sends it away. That's a pass by Doc into King Alice. Brilliantly sent away by Doc. Good display of skill in this lobby.
Yeah, Doc, just the gatekeeper right now for Wooky Esports. He's been the janitor on offense, and he's been the gatekeeper on defense here with those saves coming out of him. Two have been counted by the game as now Emco looks for Derdog in offense. She tries to fake Patink, doesn't do so successfully. Now the counter attack Patink onto Yota, gets beaten by Lofote, and the net is open. No, King Alice does go back in time, but gets beaten by Lofote anyway. Emco is too close to go up for that one. King Alice with a punt downfield. Derdog is there. Emco takes control, gets baited in Patink, but the 50 is dangerous. King Alice can get a shot there. It is blocked, and it does hit the ground. Wooky Esports take game 3, though it has been rather less dominant than his previous showings.
This might showcase that Zero Mercy is still having that drive in them to stay alive, but the only option now for them is to reverse sweep, and especially now when we have seen how Wooky Esports plays, it's a slim chance. Don't get me wrong, there's a possibility to get a reverse sweep, but Wooky Esports are looking so dominant. But without further ado, we move to game number 4, match point for Wooky Esports, looking like they will promote to Champions Division next season, huh?
It is match point, as you said. They've got 4 match points now. Surely they're going to make use of the first one or the second one. They don't want to give Zero Mercy any momentum to come back into the series here as Derdog versus King Alice on the kickoff. It's very much in favor of Patink, who beats on Lofote, and that's the early kickoff goal that Zero Mercy needed for their mentality. They're showing the mental fortitude in game number 3, and they're continuing to show that they are not done with this series yet. They're still trying their hardest and getting the opening goal here.
What a read by Patink, reading King Alice's, kick off. That ball went flying, by the way. That was quick, and to see that Patink read it was very, very good. First time in this series. Zero Mercy. No, never mind, not first time, but at least first time in this game. They grabbed the lead off from Wooky Esports. King Alice will just extend it with a flip reset. What is happening?
Wookie seem to be a bit disorganized at the moment. King Alice flip reset, gets it over Derdog into the top bins. Great show of skill from him, but is it enough? It's still early doors. 20 seconds only have been played, and Wookie Esports have shown in previous games that they can put a lot of goals in against the Zero Mercy side, but the third one might be coming in now. Wookie Esports, what on earth are you doing?
Derdog pre-jumping that as well, getting bumped by Yota in the process, and can't recover from it. Patink will easily just sneak one by and extend the lead to 3 goals to none.
3 goals to nothing as now there's another kickoff. This time Wooky Esports gets a hold of the ball. It's yeeted away by Lofote, but Emco gets a good 50 there. Gonna get a shot on target, not quite. Derdog now gets the ball onto the ceiling. King Alice is already up to chairs, and that's the confidence they needed in games 1, 2, and 3, and they have been building towards it. Patink looking for a teammate, but no one is there. Emco now with a long clear. Yota doesn't make contact. The ball is in the middle. It's dangerous. It's still very much in the danger zone. Yota gets it up. No player of Wooky Esports going for that ball as they clear their lines. Emco now getting a ball into the corner. Yota forces a 50, gets a good 50 out of it as well. But Derdog getting right back. Emco bumping away the defender as he gets a good 50. still in the danger zone, but Zero Mercy can clear their lines here as Wooky eSports take control of this ball, but they haven't taken control of this game number 4 as of now.
That is very interesting to see that Zero Mercy has popped up. Dog, that's a dangerously in front of your own net, but somehow they make it work and they stay out of trouble, at least for now. Nonetheless, Wooky eSports isn't as aggressive as before, but as I speak, the Cosmos Curse comes in. Doc finds the back of the net off Lefote's backboard pass. King Alice, unfortunately, just misreading the bounds, leaves the net open for Doc.
Yeah, King Alice trying to cover the double tap from Lefote, but Lefote, I don't think he had boost. He just ran out of boost at the end there. So very unfortunate. If you go for that read, you have to have absolute certainty that the attacker is having that double tap as well as they're popping it mid for Lefote, but Yota is up to the task as now King Alice looking for the pop into the teammate, can't find it. Lefote already challenged by Pating. Yota gets a great 50 against her. Maybe she could follow it up and get a pass mid. No, she's demoed for her troubles as Emco can take possession of the ball.
Now, brilliantly held by Wooky eSports, trying to end this game in this match point, game number 4. But that's dangerous. Dog finds the clear into Pating, but Pating shoots it a bit too wide. Now Emco goes for a squishy save himself, can't do so as Pating extends the lead once again. 3-goal deficit for Zero Mercy.
Yeah, and Emco there, just the wrong decisions being made. He had 69 boost, that was well and more than enough to get up to that ball just from the ground and not needing to go for a dangerous squishy save here as Zero Mercy take the 4th goal of this game. All the offense is finally paying off for them. They're scoring the goals now. Now Wooky are certainly on the back foot.
Brilliantly displayed by Zero Mercy to show that they can still hold up to the teams of Wooky eSports, dominating, like you said, in league play. 9-0, unbeaten in league play, which is very impressive indeed. They look to be like a team to be in the Champions Division. But nonetheless, as I speak, Emco will find the back of the net and makes that 3-goal deficit a 2-goal deficit.
And with 2 minutes to play, it's very much doable. Team play here again. Lefote to Derdog to Emco, and the ball finds the back of the net with 1:51 left on the clock. Anything can happen, and Wooky eSports certainly look primed and ready to take this game number 4 and to complete the sweep, but Zero Mercy are very much in it as well.
Zero Mercy, they have the momentum, still leading by 2. It is Wooky eSports finally who are under pressure for the first time in this game, or series, sorry. But nonetheless, they're keeping up pretty well. But as I speak with Tink, trying to stick another one in, that's dangerously in front of the blue net. Lefote will get the save and the clear. Emco somehow misses that flick. I don't know what happened there with his controller. Maybe fingers slip. That's an open net for King Alice, but he misses. What happened there?
The open net just all of a sudden surprising everybody here, as now Yota coming in with the fake. Emco gears with it rather well though, gets bumped away for his troubles. King Alice now got control, and the 50 from Lefote just not helping at all, just pinching it in with the opponent. And surely 3 goals in 1 minute is too much to ask, even of Wooky eSports.
That is the nail on the coffin once again. Well, by Zero Mercy this time. Who would have thought? The dominant side that Wooky eSports have been showing, we would not expect them to be losing now. 5 goals to 2. They're gonna be kicking themselves after this game.
They truly are, because the rotations have not been on point. They've left the net open far too often, being a bit too aggressive here in this game number 4, trying to just outspace and outpace and outplay Zero Mercy too many times, just not keeping it simple enough at times as well. So this is what you pay for if you try too much, as King Alice now intercepts another attack, and with 15 seconds left on the clock, this is well and truly it for game number 4, as Zero Mercy in the last dying seconds of game number 4 will take a commanding 5-2 victory to get back into the series.
Brilliantly shown by Zero Mercy here, taking on Wooky eSports 5-2 in match point. Of course, they are on match point, Wooky eSports. They still, if they win this next one, they move on into playoffs while grabbing that promotion into Champions Division next season. But nonetheless, it is 3-1 now. Zero Mercy still having some light in, or some life in this playoffs or in this series. But nonetheless, from what we have seen so far, Mark Fish, who do you think will take the game still?
I think it's very much still Wooky eSports to lose. They've showed so much class in the first 3 games that I think they're just taking this one off to take a short breather, and now they're going to come back with full force. I know Lefote and Derek and Emco, they just want to win. They don't want to just finish top 3. They want to win Division 1 and just promote that way. So I hope that they can do that successfully as we go now into game number 5. Zero Mercy successfully, of course, avoiding the sweep, but it's still the same pretense as it was before. It is still series points for Wooky eSports, and Lefote has got ball control, looking for Emco, looking maybe for a pass back down to Lefote. Yes, the pre-flip is there, but he can't connect on it as King Alice, now with the pinch away, gets the ball to Patink, and the first attack goes to Wooky eSports in game number 5.
Early pressure by Wooky eSports already shown that they're thirsty. They want to end it as quick as possible. That's a double commit from the Zero Mercy side, but nonetheless they recover from it. But yeah, so far Wooky eSports haven't been able to capitalize on Zero Mercy's mistakes. But Tink, of course, right there getting a brilliant save, keeping them out of trouble. Emco air dribbles it to Lefote. Lefote going for a double touch. He drops it down a bit too wide. The dunk is there, but can't find the back of the net. What happened there with the offense?
The crossbar just denying Wooky eSports twice. First, Lefote was in the air. I was like, sure, he's got this double tap. He got the angle down, but the crossbar just denying him, and then Derek with the follow-up as well denied as now there's a mistake. Emco can't make contact with the ball, and Yota puts it past him. It's again a mistake that's being hard punished by Zero Mercy here.
Zero Mercy looks to be very good now, as they are the ones who just capitalizing on Wooky eSports mistakes. Unlike Wooky eSports, their defense is good, their offense as well is very good. They just have to capitalize on Zero Mercy's mistakes more often. But nonetheless, King Alice tries to get a good clear. He does get one, but straight into Lefote, as Lefote now getting demoed in the process. Jota, she gets a brilliant 50. King Alice helps her out. Lefote can't find contact on the ball until he gets the block on King Alice, keeping that 1 goal deficit still alive. Not with a shot. Jota is there with a save.
Great saves here coming up from both defenses. First Lefote and now Yota getting some saves as well, but Emco now with the air dribble runs out of boost. King Alice easily collects. Lefote getting bumped away. Huge bump. It's a 1-on-1, but King Alice lacks the boost to go chase after that one. As Patink now with the shot, Emco's up, just clears it to the side, looking for his teammate. Lefote takes his time, but King Alice already pushing. The comms are not there at the moment for Wooky eSports. But the mechanics are as Lefote gets contact on that ball, and that's a really unfortunate own goal here from Zero Mercy. But nonetheless, it ties up the series, and it ties up the game rather, 1-1.
Patink, thinking that the ball was going in, tries to get the save. It was a bit too high. It bounces down from the crossbar. Finally, the crossbar works with Wooky eSports and helps them out to get their first goal. The game is tied 1-1, Wooky eSports and Zero Mercy.
And Wooky now looking for the second goal as well. Derek getting it into the corner. Emco and him double commit here. Bit dangerous, leaving Lefote alone versus King Alice in a 1v1. King Alice gets it around 1, gets it against the backboard as well. Gets on the end of his own pass, but now Emco with a long clear. Yota is there to collect, but it's only going to be as far as Derek. We're looking for a pass middle to Lefote. Gets it, but it's bitten behind him, so he can't really make anything of it. Emco misflips there. Lefote taking over from him. The ball now dangerously in the middle. King Alice needs to make contact. Does get the block. There's now Derek. The ball is still in dangerous territory. Patink, easy save, and Lefote too far back to maintain the pressure. still beats out King Alice somehow, but this clear is going to be good enough for Zero Mercy to clear their lines, finally.
Brilliant display once again by both sides this time. Not leaving an inch for each other. That nearly gets knocked behind the defenders of Zero Mercy. Now Jota trying to find her teammates but can't do so. But once again Doc on the offense trying to get it past King Alice, can't do so. But Emco will help him out. Tries to put it into the center, does do so, but Jota, she is just in the way currently. Now Lefote trying to get a double touch. He does get the flip into it. No one from Wooky eSports is there to follow it off.
Unfortunately, no follow-up, but the follow-up will come here. But defenders are committing on that one. King Alice now trying to dunk Lefote. Can't do so as he gets the pass out to Derdog. Emco up against the backboard. He will sorely be getting on the end of that one. He does, but he can't get it on target. But the ball's still in dangerous territory. Derdog coming in, gets beaten by King Alice as Jota transitions downfield. She has got the boost, but she doesn't have ball control anymore. Gets a demo on Emco though. King Alice takes control. Derdog, unfortunate pop-up. That's really awkward for both teammates here, as Wooky eSports are trying desperately to get out of defense at this very moment in time.
Indeed, it's going to be an interesting one, but as they speak, Emco will grab the lead for Wooky eSports with 38 seconds left on the clock. What a drop by him.
Great job underneath King Alice, who was quite well positioned himself there on the backboard, expecting a shot towards the upper 90, but the Emco just gets a more severe angle than he could have realized. And now Wooky eSports take the late lead in game number 5 to maybe bury the series once and for all. As I speak though, there's a backflip coming on. Patinkas doesn't have it, but King Alice does, and it's immediately equalized here by Zero Mercy.
Derdog accidentally backflipping there. If he just got the aerial to get the touch, he would have put it away and King Alice would be off positioned. But now the game is equalized once again, as I thought the game would go to Wooky eSports. Zero Mercy strikes back.
Zero Mercy strikes back, and they might strike again here, but Lefote has got the clear. Derdog now has a semi-open net, looks for Emco, who takes the shot, but Patink rotated in just in time to get the save here as its clock is ticking down. Last 10 seconds. Great 50 from Lefote, and Derdog nearly pinching it into the net. But it's a bit of ping pong here to end this game. Number 5, the ball is hitting the road. No, it's still alive. King Alice against the backboard. Emco has to clear it, but now we will be heading into the first overtime, and it's overtime in game number 5.
Game 5 overtime. It is match point for Wooky eSports. That's an early shot, but blocked away by Lefote. That's an open net, but Doc doesn't have any boost. Lefote takes the ball off him instead. Emco with a shot opportunity goes for it. Can't find contact as Lefote is forced to go for the shot, but Ting sends it away. What a start to the overtime we have got, as Jota will end the overtime and take game 5.
Yeah, and that all started with Derdog just being too far back and then rushing into a challenge he didn't have to rush. Gets a absolutely awful 50 out of it. Jota just beating out the last defender with her shot, and that is all she wrote for game number 5 as Zero Mercy defend the second series point in a row, and we're now heading into game 6 with the momentum very much on Zero Mercy.
What a momentum switch by Zero Mercy indeed. They're able to show this much now. They're confident that they can take on Wooky eSports. This game is very important to both of them. The winner gets auto promoted to Champions Division next season, and both of them does want to do that. But of course the loser of this game, or series perhaps, still has a chance.
Yeah, it's a very open series now. I thought it was done and dusted after that dominance in game 2, but it has been put wide open, and it's down to Wooky eSports themselves, who just couldn't keep up the concentration, and maybe just over-aggression just costing them in the end, especially third man being alone a lot due to double commits. So it's definitely something they have to iron out, and they have to iron it out fast, because Zero Mercy is very much capable of punishing Wooky eSports, and have shown that time after time after time. As we now head into game number 6, Wooky eSports, their third series point. I just hope they're going to take this one, because game number 7 is going to be a dangerous affair.
It really is going to be dangerous. Wooky eSports now has to have that aggressive side of them again. That's a team bomb by Zero Mercy, pass out by Doc into MCO, but can't find the back of the net. Like you said, this is the third game. If they don't take it now, their mental state's not gonna be great. It's more risky if we enter game 7, but we would love to see a game 7 in this series though.
Yeah, the mental fortitude of Wooky eSports is now being tested. But it being on serious point it's a nice feeling to have mentally, but it's also very much draining if you keep losing and you know you're this close to putting it away, especially with overtime in that last game. So they have to shake that off and go back. But MCO now being harassed by King Alice. He gets the save, gets the recovery, but now Patink with the redirect gets it past the goal, only hitting the post as the ball is not very much cleared yet, but Wooky eSports have control. It's Lafote in the air, buying time for his teammates. Derdog has to be there for the shot, is so as now the first offense is very much in favor of Zero Mercy in this game number 6.
Zero Mercy with the being more offensive here as well. Derdog seeing some lag from him as well might affect his performance on the field, but nonetheless King Alice gets the clear. Jota goes for the ground pinch, a bit too wide. Doc sends it into Lafote. Lafote can't find the back of the net, but Tink gets it past one. King Alice now tries to get it past Doc. Doc avoiding a demo as Jota tries to pass it to Patink. Patink gets the shot, but blocked and sent away by Doc. Now Doc alone without any boost pinches it into MCO, but Patink will take the ball and clear it into the blue half, but Lafote is just in the way. Jota trying to get a clear herself, can do so. Doc with an unfortunate pinch straight into his own half, nearly putting it in his own net as well.
Yeah, it was a really unfortunate pinch, but MCO and Lafote were able to adapt to it as King Alice now challenged by MCO in the air. Jota, she could take control, but it's Derdog who's already on the wall waiting for her touches. Patink is there, the pass to Jota is good, but MCO can cut it out. The ball very much not leaving the orange half at the moment, but it's not really boost starving coming out from Wooky eSports either, so not really any useful pressure as Derdog misses that aerial. MCO, lot of time, a lot of boost to work with. Flicks it over one, gets it to Derdog, looking for the pass back to Lafote. Lafote misses, but MCO still very much in control of that one. And as we head towards 2 minutes left in game number 6, neither team really establishing any long-lasting pressure. It's a game of ping-pong, if anything else.
It really is. Both teams now pretty scared to play a bit too offensive. They're trying to minimize their mistakes as much as possible by playing a bit more calm and not going for any risky moves or pushing up all 3 players, going for, you know, team plays and such. Wooky eSports, the team that were the more confident side coming into this series. Game 2, they were going for like a lot of aerial team plays and wrecking Zero Mercy with a 6-1. But now they're playing more cautiously and they just want to end it now.
Yeah, they're playing more cautiously, trying to avoid as many overcommits as they had earlier. But now Derdog in the air, forcing the double commit from Zero Mercy, getting him up as well. Can MCO get on the end of it? Yes, he can, but King Elise makes contact of it as well and blocks the shot at the point of impact as we head into the last minute here. Jota carries the ball, gets it past 2. King Elise just going for the demo, and MCO misses the demo. A great evasion from MCO as he puts the shot. Is that on target? Is that going in? Yes, it is! 53 seconds left on the clock, and Wooky eSports take the opening goal in game number 6.
MCO catching Patink out of position there as well. King Elise can't get back in time to make the save. That ball will just roll in. What a shot by MCO to secure this the lead.
And now I want to see from Zero Mercy nothing but offense. They are on the back foot. They have 40 seconds to do something, and if they don't do it, they're in the losers bracket. So I want to see them full out aggression here as King Alice comes in. Lafote is there though. King Alice gets a second chance as a pass mid. Lafote again up in the air, getting that one to MCO. Patink is there for a block. Daredog doesn't know he has got that much time. King Elise now against the backboard. Is there some made up? Yes, Yocha is up. She gets on target, and it's in 20 seconds. We are tied up, and we're looking like we're heading into overtime.
I was about to say Wooky eSports, they seem to be like very, very good as a team and everything until they get that lead, that 1-goal lead. I was going to say they're going to lose it. There's no way they're keeping that lead. Like, zero mercy of how they've been performing. It's just very, very scary to see how good they are.
Zero Mercy just need a lot of time to adapt to Wooky eSports, but they have finally adapted and they're putting the pressure on as there's a miss coming on, and King Elise with the 0-second goal. It doesn't matter, we're not going into overtime. We are going to Game 7 on Champions Field. Who would have thought that? It is reverse sweep territory here for Zero Mercy.
Wow, Zero Mercy bringing it back from losing all 3 games in the beginning, now bringing it back. What a series this has been. It's going to be interesting. Game number 7, ladies and gentlemen. Zero Mercy against Wooky eSports. 1 game is what separates these 2 teams from an auto promotion to the Champions Division next season.
And who would have thought that? I mean, after the early stage of the series, surely Wooky eSports were going to take this one with a clean sweep, but Zero Mercy said, no, we've got the mentality to come back, and they've shown their mettle, they've shown what they're capable of, and Wooky eSports faltering under the pressure of just having to win 1 more game, and well, they're throwing quite badly, I'd say, for their standards at least. If you see Game 2 and how dominant they was, they completely lost touch, they completely lost the read on their opponents, and Zero Mercy are making them pay.
Zero Mercy making them pay indeed, as we unfortunately got disconnected due to the server going down for maintenance, at least for me.
Yes, the server very much going down. We'll redo the lobby immediately. However, that gives us a bit of time to talk about this game of this last game and the series as a whole. Wooky eSports just trying their hardest, but they just cannot do it, and they are just not. They just can't see it out, and I don't know what they need to change in order to just win this game.
It's very unfortunate as well sometimes when I pull up the scoreboard and see that Daredog is like lagging as well, getting high ping now and then, which is very unfortunate of him as well. Going into this game, if Daredog's internet doesn't behave, I don't see Wooky eSports taking it.
I mean, his internet has been not behaving for the last for the entirety of the series, but it didn't seem to be an issue earlier. But I don't know. It's also about Lefaut and Emco, especially Emco just being there and pre-jumping quite a lot on the sides of Wooky eSports and double committing quite a lot. So if Emco can rein it down and just be a bit more helpful as a team player, then I think Wooky eSports has to down. But Zero Mercy, they are showing how far team effort can bring you. I'm pretty sure that mechanically Emco, Daredog, and Lefaut outclass Zero Mercy all very comfortably. But as a team, Zero Mercy are definitely a force to be reckoned with here.
Indeed. No, it's going to be an interesting one. Game 7, Zero Mercy against Wooky eSports. Like, we thought that, you thought Wooky eSports would walk away with this win. I had some faith in my boys and girls over at Zero Mercy here. I had some faith in them. I believe they could be taking the game against Wooky eSports, and oh boy did they do it. Bringing it into game number 7. Now underway. 1 winner, 1 game separates them. It's going to be an interesting one.
1 game, it's all she wrote, the entire series boiling down to this very game. as MCO now gets beaten by Patink, loses out here, but Derdog, great pinch, gets it out to MCO with the give and go, back to Derdog, but Yota already there, Lofoti now versus King Alice in the air. Good 50 again to the side, MCO now taking control, flicking it into the side wall. King Alice doesn't have any boost, gets there just in time, gets damaged for his Thomas. The shot is coming in from Lofoti during the smoke screen. No chance for the defender as Wooky Esports take the early lead in this final game number 7.
Brilliant shot by Lofoti, as well as a brilliant demo by one of the Wooky Esports players, just opening up that goal for Lofoti. But of course, that lead might be snatched away once again.
It is an early lead, so that's a lot of time for Zero Mercy to do something about it. Yota takes it around 2, but MCO does stay patient this time and does get control of the ball. Yota trying to get a pass into midfield, doesn't connect on it successfully. Lofoti just booms it away. MCO already up with the pre-jump, looking for the top bins, getting there, but Yota also there with a great save of herself. As Derdog now looking for a pass, looking for MCO. Patink is there to cut it out though, as there's a bit of ping pong now. Derdog with the redirect, but King Alice perfectly positions himself to block that one, as Wooky Esports looking more like their former selves and looking way more confident than before.
As we speak, yes, Wooky Esports does look like they're themselves, but as we speak, Yota will tie things up in game 7. Patink brilliantly sets her up, gets that shot under both defenders and ties the game.
Derdog just caught in an awkward position, and MCO once again, stop pre-jumping everything. You're literally hurting your team by pre-jumping like as much as you do. Now Lofoti is taking control and he is trying to do something, gets a flip reset, tries to get it under King Elise, doesn't do so successfully. Derdog sweeping that one up, and Wooky Esports again can't hold on to a 1-goal lead and again concede to Zero Mercy.
It's sort of a little curse for Wooky Esports now later on this game. They can't like hold their 1-goal lead for much long, as not even that was like 1 minute that went past and they already conceded back, and it's tied up again. Zero Mercy against Wooky Esports. It looks like Zero Mercy might take this game.
It's definitely not outside the realm of possibilities, although the pressure has been with Wooky. Zero Mercy showing that they can score the goals when they need to, as Yota now beating Lofoti. The ball's awkward for Derdog, but Patink can't really do much with it either. Lofoti getting back to get boost, but leaving King Alice with ball control. Derdog with a pre-jump here to get the ball over. It doesn't hit the ceiling, so Yota has to waste a lot of boost. Ball over Patink. Lofoti with the shot. Derdog is up, so is MCO again. Miscommunication, the bane of Wooky Esports' existence, as they try for absolute nutty play there, but Derdog just barely can't find Lofoti, who was pre-jumping that ball.
MCO should not have committed there, as he saw both defenders upfield, but as I speak, Yota grabs the lead for Zero Mercy.
And Lofoti this time, third man challenges. You have to be certain you get a 50, otherwise do not, and I repeat, do not challenge if you're third man, because this is what happens to you if you get beaten. That's full on Lofoti, and this time it is still looking bad for Wooky Esports. 2 minutes left on the clock and they are at a disadvantage.
It's very unfortunate to see Wooky Esports now once again on a disadvantage because of a simple mistake. That's a pass by Yota out to Doc, but Doc can't do much with the ball. Nonetheless, it is going to be an exciting game. Wooky Esports has to wake up, stop double committing, stop like playing very aggressively, pre-jumping for everything and such.
It's a small and thin line between genius and madness, and Wooky Esports has been able to show us both during the series, as now Lofoti trying to get a 50 there with King Elise, MCO and Derdog still unsure who needs to go. These communication issues also compounding in the current loss that they're facing, as King Alice trying to bump away Lofoti, gets a huge clear. Yota is up, needs to make contact with it, does so successfully. Lofoti looking for player mid, and there's the passing place from Wooky Esports. They have been so brutal before, and they are back, equalized 2-2, final minute of game 7.
Yota trying to clear the ball into her own corner, but Lafote was just waiting for it to come to him. And oh boy, did the ball go to him. He passes to the middle and brilliantly just shot by Emco. Tie game, Patink, or well, Zero Mercy already on the early pressure. That's an open net for Wooky eSports. Yota, will she make it in time? No, Emco grabs the lead.
Triple commit from Zero Mercy in offense when you didn't need one in Emco. Even though he didn't have boost, gets enough power and gets the placement on that shot. Bottom corner, and now Wooky have again a 1-goal lead, but we've seen the defense of Wooky. It has been shaky, and Zero Mercy know that, and it's their time to prey on it.
Indeed, time to pray indeed. But what will happen? That's a pass into the middle. Derdog with a shot. That is in 2-goal deficit now for Wooky eSports.
And Derdog going for the top corner, and Derdog finding the top corner. That is the accuracy that they were lacking, and now surely that is it. But we know Rocket League, anything is possible. 2 goals within 30 seconds are very much in the realm of possibility with how we see in this series play out as Yota now gets the shot. King Ali's high against the backboard. Emco looks awkward, doesn't have contact, and there's no one there. There's one back. King Ali's 4-3, 22 seconds left.
Brilliant pass to himself. Emco just somehow pre-jumping it once again. Can't read the ball. 22 seconds left on the clock. 1 goal is what it needs to be. Game 7. What will happen?
And Zero Mercy are very much trying to skip to the script. The script did say Game 7 overtime, and Yota trying to defend that with all her might and does so successfully, as now they need to go on offense. King Alice though passes to Emco. Lafote is up. Patink beats him to it though, as now the ball needs to stay up in the air. Derdog, it is in defense though. Emco with the drop and the demo. It's a crossbar, and it doesn't matter. Wooky eSports take an exhilarating series in game number 7.
What a series this has been. Wooky eSports winning 3 games in a row, by the way, in dominant fashion. Just dominating Zero Mercy and then losing the next 3 games. Oh boy, they will be happy with that, escaping the lower bracket. Oh, Magfish, what are your thoughts about this game? Or the whole series, actually?
Yota just put it into chat and it encapsulated it all day. Division 2 earlier has had some brilliant series, and she said we couldn't left if 2 have series of the day, and they certainly put up a show. Wooky eSports with that are promoting into champions, are safe and are promoting into Champs Conference, in the Champions Conference for next season. But Zero Mercy now, heartbreak for them, absolute devastation, as they were so close, and they're dropping now into the losers bracket, having to play the winner of RocketCon Neptune versus Methana eSports.
But before we go to the Methana eSports game, we will be taking a short break, so don't go anywhere. Refill your snacks, do everything you need to do, go to the bathroom if you need to do so, and we will be right back.